Hey, Mark, this is Jameson from ESPN. Obviously, the news of today with Mark Ingram and J.K. Dobbins testing positive. How much not having those two running backs? How much does that affect the offense going forward?
Obviously, sad news to hear about that, and it's a crazy, kind of time that we're living in. But this, it kind of goes with this year. There's going to be things thrown at you, and you got to be able to adapt. And we've got a lot of great players on this team. You look at Gus and Justice. Those two guys are, incredible athletes, incredible players, and they're going to do their job just fine and hold that torch and do their thing. So there's no worries there.
Mark, this is Jeff Zrebick from The Athletic. Just in general, though, how much does it complicate already difficult preparation for a really good team on a really short week, just with kind of the anxiety about tests, who you're going to have, and not knowing when you can be in the building and can't?
It's just a different time. It's a time where you got to be able to adapt, like I said before, and that's the time we're living in. Not being able to be on Zoom meetings and take your notes the right way and be diligent about learning the game plan, especially on a short week like this with a big game against a division rival. So we all got to be locked in, prepared, and ready to go. Going into this week, it's exciting. I think you look at these last couple of games, and obviously they haven't gone the way we wanted them to go. But we just got to continue to work and get better and find ways to win at the end of the game. There's a lot of positives that we saw from this last game, so we're going to be able to build off those. We're going to be in good shape.
Hey, Mark, Ty Carper's SI. That said, you guys don't have a big margin of error here going forward as far as making a playoff run. Are you guys feeling that sense of urgency that you got to win, 5 games down the stretch here?
Yeah, there's definitely an urgency. We got to start winning games, and if we got the players to do it, we got the guys to do it. This is still a very talented football team, and it's people are starting to count us out, and that's fine. Our backs up against the wall, and we got a lot of good character guys on this team that are going to fight their way through this. And so, I don't lack any confidence in our ability and what we can do in this last stretch of the season. So I'm excited to go show the world what we can do, and we'll see how this all plays out, but I'm confident.
Hey, Mark, this is Aaron Kasnitz at Penn Live. First off, do you know how either Mark or JK are feeling? And just more generally, I know you've got some family members in medicine and stuff like that. Has how you view the virus sort of changed at all as the season's progressed and you've seen things across the NFL, things in your own building?
I haven't yet got to talk to JK or Mark. I'll probably reach out here soon, but yeah, it's definitely I think everybody reacts differently just from seeing what people are getting and seeing the guys right here that have had it and stuff. But I don't know. There's still too much about it. Obviously, it's contagious. You want to keep your mask up at all times and prevent the spread. We do a good job of keeping our distance and keeping our mask up. And there's a lot of people that are doing a lot of good things, especially those nurses and doctors that have helped out. Especially these last 10 months.
Mark, on this is Jeff Zrebick again. On a kind of a lighter moment, did you get any feedback from Nick on the touchdown dance, and what was his kind of reaction to it?
Yeah. Before the game, I actually said something to him, and he just said it would be cool. I just wanted to kind of give it credit to my brother. It was sad not having him out there, yesterday, but to be able to score and kind of play, for him, that's what I'm doing. I love him, miss him, and I'm going to do everything I can to kind of represent him and what this tight end room and what this offense is supposed to be. And so there's a high standard, and he expects that. So that's what I'm trying to do. And we got to play Call of Duty after the game and got to talk a little bit. So that was fun.
Mark, it's Ryan Mink from Ravens Media. Just kind of piggybacking off that, how did you feel like the offense responded without Nick? and what duties kind of changed?
Obviously, when you miss a guy like that, there's a ton of physicality that he brings, and but I think we did a good job. I think a lot of guys stepped up. It wasn't just one person stepping up and trying to fill that void. There was a lot of guys. Receivers blocking, tight ends blocking. Pat Ricard did a great job at being physical, and you look at his film from yesterday. There's a lot of positives. So. As much as we want to win these games, there's a lot of players that are playing good football. So just need to put it together and win these games late in the game.
Hey, Mark, this is Garrett Downing with the Ravens. After the game yesterday, Lamar referenced your guys' rookie season where, basically you were kind of at a crossroads and then rattled off a bunch of wins and it had to come together and kind of overcome being in a tough spot midway through the season. What would it take to, get on a roll like that, in the final 6 games of this regular season?
Man, just coming together. Yeah, chemistry, playing, having fun. Just trusting the process. People say it all the time. You got to trust the process. But we've been working for so long. It feels like forever now. And I feel like we've been working harder. We've been more efficient than anybody else in the league. So it's going to happen. I'm telling y'all, it's about to happen. I'm confident in this team. We just got to keep on going, keep on trusting our teammates, our coaches, and everybody in this organization. This is a top-notch place to be, and it's time to go show the world what we can do.
Hey, Mark, this is Jameson again. The Steelers, you were able to put some yards up against the Steelers the last time, but a couple times when you've played them with Lamar, they've created a lot of turnovers. What's the biggest challenge does the Steelers defense present for you guys?
They're a physical defense. They're going to fly around. Obviously, it's a rivalry game, so these games are never going to be an easy. It's going to be a bloodbath to the end. So it's going to be a dogfight. Just going in there with a mindset that's going to be a full 60 minutes, and everybody on this team knows that. So they know it. We know it. It's just about who's going to go out there and execute. Run their plays better. And want it more. So, I'm excited about this game. It's going to be fun.
Hey, Mark, it's Donna Jean from WZBA. Having fans in the stands and no fans in the stands, any difference? How do you feel when you're down there playing without fans or with fans?
Personally, I'm definitely more of an fans in the stadium kind of guy. I love feeding off that energy. I think it's a part of what makes football special. But at the end of the day, it's you got to find ways to overcome that, adapt to that, and bring your own energy. And so, it's been kind of interesting this season to kind of go through the season and find ways to maybe bring out your own energy. And maybe for me, it's been just maybe catching a ball and screaming or getting a good block and just getting yourself into it. So obviously love fans. I love our fans. I love playing in away games. I love getting booed. That stuff is a part of what makes football amazing. It's been sad not to have them, but obviously with the circumstances, can't really do it.
We'll take 2 more for Mark, please.
Hey, Mark, it's Ryan Mink from Ravens Media. What do you say to Hollywood Brown when he's kind of going through a stretch like he is, being a former Oklahoma teammate of his? How do you kind of encourage him and try to help him pull out of it?
Just keep on going, man. Hollywood's a special player. I see him time and time again, destroy defenses. So just tell him to keep on going, trust himself, which he does. There's never going to be a lack of confidence, for him or anybody in this organization, about him. We know the type of player he is. We know what he means to our team. So just keep on going. Be you, be yourself, and be great.
I'm Jimena Lugo La Torre from Ravens Spanish Radio. Mark, how have you helped Luke Wilson get up to speed?
Well, Luke's been incredible, to be honest with you. He learned like dang near our whole playbook in a week. So just trying to do anything I can. If he ever has any questions, which he does, because he's a pro, I help him any way I can. But he's been great. He's been awesome addition for us. And he's done a really good job. So he's a complete pro. It's been fun to have him around. He's a great dude. And it's definitely a plus having him in our tight end room.
Mark, we appreciate the time today. Thank you very much for joining us. And to the media corps, we're hopeful to have at least one more player here later this afternoon, and we'll communicate that as soon as we have more information. Thanks again,
guys.
Mark.